Richie Howson hasn't got out the gate at all in this particular contest. And Brandon, well, he's just being able to pitter-patter in his own time towards a 3-0 lead. He's left himself on 42 after 12. Himself actually averaging in excess of 91. He's playing okay, but he's been given so much room for manoeuvre.
You could say Brandon's on a roll.
Brandon, you require 42.
For free zip. Double 16.
Game shot on the third leg.
This is a really
Brandon
good
Weening.
performance out the gate from Brandon Weening. Forget about what's happening with Richie Howson. Brandon Weening himself is playing to a very decent level. 14 darter there, average in excess of 90. Oh, here we go. Here's the Super Series stare. It was started by Conan Whitehead last week. It was carried on by Lee Cox. And now Richie Howson's getting in on the act. Brandon Weening back for 60. Should get 2 match darts here to win this match 4-2. He had darts in the previous leg to win. He's going to get 2 more here. Howson shakes his head, and now he's going to shake the hand of his opponent. Because Brandon Weening's debut match here at the Super Series ends in a win. The Python is on the board. He restricts the Owl. A 4-2 win for the Australian.
Near the board, Justin Smith absolutely loves. He's found a lot of success here over his career.
64.
He could kickstart his week.
That's awkward. Moves across, but finds a way through. What an impressive start that was for Justin Smith. The scoring at times was frightening. 3 180s in the first 2 legs. Average in the end of 90.04. 4 from 11 on the doubles. But Justin Smith, if he can play to the heights of the first couple of legs, is going to be a real force this week. Danny was that tall that the first time he played, we had to readjust the camera because his head was out of camera shot. And that was back when we had static cameras in the previous studio.
40.
Van Tripe looking at tops after 12. What a start! What a start! A 13 darter. Danny Van Tripe has announced his arrival back on the Super Series
Second leg,
stage.
it's Patrick to throw first. Game on.
And instantly a flicker over to the scoreboard.
Well, for the third time in this match, Van Tripe has left himself on a double after 12. Missed a double, of course, for 12 darter. But a 13 darter will do it. Bookend the match with 13 dart legs. What a performance that was from Danny Van Tripe. 100.2 the average, 60 darts to oppose of Patrick Decker. Comprehensively 4-0. What a return to the Super Series stage for Danny Van Tripe.
That was the feature of Justin Smith's opening game, wasn't it? 3 times he filled up the treble 20. But there, a little arms lofted to the sides as if to say, where have you been for this match?
And as soon as Justin Smith starts firing, Richie Howson does exactly the same. Well, have a look at this.
100.
He hit nothing for the first couple of legs, and now he's found back-to-back quad 80s and on for potential 11 darter.
123. Justin, you require 81. Game shot on the 4th leg. Justin
Well, that took
Smith.
no time at all. Justin Smith, a quick-fire 12 darter to get himself back into the match.
Require 101.
He's got 6 darts from here because Smith left himself on 162. Only the 3. Haven't seen a ton plus checkout yet today. Until there. And Richie Howson seals a 4-1 victory against Justin Smith. It was a slow start to the day for the Owl, but it looks like there's signs of life for him. Average just under 90, doubling fairly decent. 4 from 7, including that 101 to see the game through. Coming up after the break, Patrick Decker takes on Brandon Weening. Flexes muscles in this contest. He's looking at 112 to get the break and open up a 2-1 lead. He's going to get a dart. A double top. Wonderful. Wonderful from Brandon Weening. A ton topper to turn the tide in this contest. He found himself 1-0 down following the brilliance of Patrick Decker.
Game on.
But that, a 12 dart everywhere, doesn't
Brandon,
it?
you require 150.
Weening looking at 150 to open up a 3-1 lead in this match. Decker on a 2 darter. If this doesn't go, another one of them. Oh, he's had the 112. He's going to add the 150 to the
Game
mix.
shot
Yes,
at
he
full
is.
flag. Brandon
Superb
Weenie.
finishing from the Australian aces. Back-to-back ton-plus checkouts. Well, Patrick
you
Decker got this
require
game started for
41.
brilliant leg, but ever since that point, it's been all about Brandon Weening, who can seal the game 4-1 if he finds double 16. Double 8 to double up his tally for the day. Forget
Game
Brandon
shot
Weening.
and the
It's
match.
Brandon's winning
Brandon
on Monday
Weening.
here at the Super Series. 2 wins and 2 for the Australian. And what a performance that was. Average just under 94. A couple of ton-plus checkouts. And he really is beginning to get into the groove here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth.
In that last leg, missing those 3 darts, seeing his opponent come up for the 38 there to put himself a leg away. But just like expected now, puts the foot to the floor,
108.
kicks off with a max, gives himself a bit of a cushion. If you throw first and you hit a
6.
180, you expect to win the leg.
Well, how many times do we see this? The player who's got a bit more caliber and pedigree, which Danny has in this contest, find themselves behind.
140.
But then once they get their noses in front, there just seems no vanquishing from that point onwards.
140.
McDyer is fighting, and you've got to give him credit for that. But Van Tripe looks as if he's about to put the seal on this particular
81.
contest. He's left himself on a ton after 9 to get the job done. McDyer needs to find a couple here.
98. Danny, you require
6 darts here for the
100.
match. 5 will be at the double.
Game shot
But he only
and
needed the
match.
1. That's an
Danny
11
Van Tripe.
darter to round it off for Danny Van Tripe. It was a slow start for the Dutchman. He found himself 2-0 behind. But a relief as he seals his second win and a second good performance. He does not like the water, does he? But there's something in the water.
Richie
With a
require
101 checkout. Is he going to
104.
do so in successive games? For the match, double 16. Well,
Game
Richie
shot
Howson
and
really
the
is
match.
moving now.
Richie
And that's the
Howson.
second game in succession that he's won with a ton-plus checkout. It's a second win in a row for Richie Howson after what was a slow start. The Owl really is beginning to manoeuvre. His average is going in an upward direction. His first one in excess of 90 today.
Danny, you require
124 to level up at 1
124.
apiece. Triple 18. Bullseye.
Game
Beautiful
shot
bang
and
on
second
cue.
leg. Danny Van Tripe.
What a finish that is from Danny Van Tripe. His second ton-plus checkout of the
Third
day.
leg, it's Justin to throw
His
first.
second in successive
Game
legs
on.
1.
Danny,
And so,
you require 52.
to seal a hat-trick of wins, Danny Van Tripe looking at tops. And he
Game
is the
shot
dominant
and the
force
match,
at the
Danny
top
Van
of the
Tripe.
group. It's been a couple of years since we've seen Danny Van Tripe here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. And upon his return, he has won 3 from 3. Did not like that, did he? But he'll like that. The 4-2 win, defying a higher average of Justin Smith.
52.
Similar sort of equation here, 2 trebles. Oh, gives him a dart, the double. It's double 11. It
Game shot on the
goes.
second leg. Alton McDyer.
2 good finishes here for McDyer, but that, the best one of the day so far for
Third
him.
leg,
He's
it's
survived a
Brandon
couple
to
of
throw
darts from
first.
Brandon Weening,
Game on.
but he's showing us a touch of quality here.
He thought it was in. Has to step back.
No
And then
score.
drifts the other side into the
Alton,
double
you
17.
require 18.
And so Alton McDyer has an opportunity here to seal his first Super Series win. Double 9
Game shot
seals
and the
success
match.
for Alton
Alton
McDyer, who seals his first win here at the Super Series. A W for the Irishman. He has a spring in his step as he picks up his first points here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. He was 2-0 up, 3-1 up. It looked like he was going to slip away. Brandon Weening had match darts of his own. But Alton McDyer seals a 4-3 success over Brandon Weening. And he could finish it with some flourish, some flair, but he cannot find the second treble 18.
132.
Double 4 left after just a dozen darts.
59.
Done a real
Justin,
good
you
performance
require
this from
8.
Justin Smith. The type of darts we know he's capable of,
Game
and
shot,
providing
and the
it
match,
there.
Justin
A
Smith.
4-0 win for Justin Smith, an average of just under 97 in the end. The doubling good as well at 40%. He's showing signs of his brilliant best in the Bearded Dragon. A 4-0 win against Patrick Decker. Well, he had a
Richie
career best
require
115.62 the last time he was here. And we said on that particular occasion, he's just continuing to get better all of the time. Continuing to raise
65.
the levels. Has got time on his side to get the double break.
$83. Richie requires 16.
2 8s for free zip.
Game shot on the
13
third leg.
darter.
Richie Howson.
Every single leg Richie's won in this match has been in 5 visits.
Richie require 116.
This time a little bit of time on his hands here, Richie Howson.
Look at it, double 18
Game
for the
shot
match, and
and
that
the
is the
match,
third
Richie
consecutive
Howson.
game in which Richie Howson has won a game with a ton-plus checkout. 3 wins out of his last 3, having dropped his first. The Owl is beginning to make a move. A second consecutive average in excess of 91.
Brandon, you
Needed a
require
lot to
76.
leave himself on a finish. And so weaning 6 darts still from 76 to square this contest up at 2 apiece. 2 in his hand, a double 8 at this turn.
Game shot on the
And that's a
fourth
14
leg.
darter of his
Brandon
own.
Weaning.
2-2. What a contest this is brewing up to be.
Danny, you require 104.
He's only had a couple of ton-plus finishes today. Is this a hat-trick? Yes, it
Game
is.
shot on the fifth
Brilliant
leg.
from Danny Van Tripe. The 104 joins the ton, and the 124 in his big finishing catalogue. So Weeney's going to come back for this 96
Brandon, you require
to level up at
96.
3-3. Two 18s, now double 9, just on the
87.
inside, and so Danny Van Tripe comes back
51.
for the match, and this for his 4th straight win.
Game
Tops
shot
is
and the
found,
match,
and that was
Danny
a
Van
demolition
Tripe.
job from Danny Van Tripe at times. Once he was hauled back to 2-2, he really hit the straps. The 104 followed by a 14 darter, and he is now on 8 points, and he is in a dominant position in this group.
40.
Well, that
Patrick, you
140
require
piles the
40.
pressure on. Double top for a level match. Double 10 goes.
Game shot on the
And we are
second
level at
leg.
1-1. And a
Patrick
thumbs
Decker.
up to you, Patrick Decker.
Giving
Third
us a bit
leg
of the
is
old
Alton to the row
Gildings.
first. Game on.
The game is probably over. Decker to get his first Super Series win. He's going to have 2 match darts at double top. Now double 10 to cross the line to
Game
get a
shot
first
and the
win at the
match,
Super
Patrick
Series.
Decker.
Patrick Decker beats Alton McDyer by 4 legs to 1. He rounds his day off with a win, and I think he enjoyed it. Flexing his muscles as he picks up his first win. So, Decker, a 4-1 winner against Alton McDyer. 2 more games to go. Brandon Weaning and Justin Smith is up next.
Third leg.
face
It's
of
Brandon to
pondering.
the row first. Game on.
Not to be. Weaning comes back for double top to end his day with a comprehensive win. He got out the gate quickly
Brandon,
against
you
Richie Howson. He
require
won his
40.
first 2 games. A couple of defeats in the middle of the session. But he's not going to end on a high, and that clipped off the
Justin, you
barrel of
require
dart 2 there
36.
into the 5. And so Smith to keep himself alive. Double 18.
Game shot on the 4th
Well,
leg.
he's still in the
Justin
game.
Smith.
But Brandon Weaning now has an insurance policy. He has the throw in this 5th leg, won the
36.
game, but
Brandon, you require
Justin Smith
32.
bodges opportunities there. And so Brandon Weaning will come back for the match, come back for double 16
Game
to
shot
get the
and
job
match,
done. It's a 4-1
Brandon
win
Weaning.
for Brandon Weaning against Justin Smith. He started the day, did the Python with 2 wins, ends the day with a win. For Justin Smith, he'll scratch his head as to how he has ended with just 4 points from his opening debut. Because at times, the performances have been excellent, but the execution in terms of points wasn't quite there. So Brandon Winning keeps himself in the equation on 6 points.
140.
So he's applied
Richie
maximum
requires
pressure.
68.
And Houghton may only get a dart at a double here. Gets the bonus. Treble leads double 4.
Game shot on the
Beautifully
second leg,
executed.
Richie
14
Houghton.
dart break back 1-1.
Third leg, it's Richie to
He's
throw
living up to the
first.
billing. It's living up to the
Game on.
expectation. If he's going to be relying on a Danny Van Troep slip, you feel that's not going to come. It's going to have to come from some quality here from the Owl. Insert quality here.
108. Danny required
When he needed it
161.
most. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Bullseye for the card.
146.
Wasn't far away. It skimmed the wire.
136. Richie require 55.
But that could be as close as he gets. His head is in his hands because Richie Houghton here has got 2 darts at tops to win it. And this will put him onto 8 points.
Game shot
Level
and the match,
with Danny
Richie
Van
Houghton.
Tripe. Well, what a game that was. What a way to end the day. Richie Houghton comes back from the brink to beat Danny Van Tripe by 4 legs to 3 in a quality final game of the day. This is how it went statistically.